What up, homies? Welcome to the third episode of our Disco Elysium playthrough. We've spent 2 episodes inside of the hotel, getting to know our partner and asking the people inside about the current case. So today, we will finally step outside and explore the area around the place. We make it to the backyard, which is actually where the crime scene is at. We find a corpse hanging from a tree branch. Some drugged up ghetto kids throwing rocks at it, and we actually start investigating as we analyze the frozen footprints around the corpse. We also make our way to Kim's car and use his radio to call our precinct for help. Unlucky for us, our colleagues apparently all are bullying assholes and not exactly helpful. Speaking of helpful, if you feel like this content is entertaining to you, you could consider subscribing, which would be extremely helpful on my goal to reach 150 subs by the end of the year. You'd be a better person than those cops on the radio. Thanks for coming by, and enjoy! So what do we have here? A heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow. The street sign reads, "Fuck the police." Pigs go home. The street name is illegible. Cool.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised. I have some questions for you. You sound
I
surprised.
don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
Do I have questions for her? I mean, she's just sitting here. No, we're not gonna bother her. Let's go take a look at that dead body, or go to his car. Where is that, my guy? Where's your car?
Yes?
Okay, never mind. Did he mention where his car is? Oh, we got a map. Martinez waterfront, Hanged Man, church, fisherman shacks. Okay. What the hell is going on? Sleeping dock worker, physical instrument, challenging. Mirror, Victor chemistry, impossible. Kim Kutsuragi, logic, formidable. These are found white checks. Those on white are available to try now. Huh. Okay. Cool. Get a reality lockdown. You have no idea where you are. Elena encouraged you to ask others to explain the world to you in greater detail. Perhaps try a rich person. People are educated. Pay for damages. Kim's short riff. Okay, don't have any information where his car is. Look at the trash. There are bottles inside. You can pick them up if you hit a bag. Rue de Saint-Ghislain? I don't know. 8B? I think this is where the body is supposed to be, right? What the hell is that? Is he throwing stones at the body? He is. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. Yeah, what the fuck are you doing, my guy?
Kuno's got this!
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it.
All right.
He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Cool.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno!
Yells the other kid behind the fence over here. Can you see that? Oh, you can barely see that here, right next to me. Hey kid, a word. Police business. A moment of your time, please. I'm not getting into this right now. I'm not just gonna go for police business, because these people will not react good to that. A moment of your time, please.
Can't talk, pig! Shit's coming up strong! Throwing rocks!
Coming up strong.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
What the fuck? Juicy what now?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Okay.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno!
Cool now.
Kuno Kuno's riding at sea.
He wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kim, what should we do? Are you kids siblings? Kid, you want to hang out? I'm not a narc. What the fuck? Look, I have questions for you. I don't have time for this. What is he supposed to answer here? If he's on drugs, what can we expect? Are you kids siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
There was another rock.
He's calling us Kuno!
What?
He says we're fucking each other!
No? You want to hang out. Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
Horses.
You will see.
The language these kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
That's why we can't ask questions. That will lead to nothing. Okay, I don't have time for this shit. Ooh. What are we looking at here? Why can't I look at this puddle? But then I can't.
There
Oh,
are
I can.
several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Visual calculus. Get an exact count. It's a 4. We need a... What do we need? An 11 and we get a 4 bonus. Alright, let's check that shit. Or should we... No, let's check that.
Maybe
Yes.
more than 12. No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46. 2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44.
What does number mean? Is that printed on the sole of the boot?
3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 43. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46?
Wait, which is it?
You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them.
Count more.
5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 6. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of boot, but number 41.
Okay. So that's not a work boot? Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
I'm pretty good at this, ain't I?
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way.
Count the rest.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8. And yet another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
Okay, so we got 8 boot prints. 5 of them are just standard work boots, so just workers, probably from that union thingy that we heard about. One of them, either a kid or a woman or a really light man. One, a really heavy man, exceeding 200 kilograms. And one where one sole is smoother or more worn than the other one. That could mean that that guy, is missing a leg or is walking on a prosthesis, which puts less pressure onto the ground. Or onto the shoe, and that's why it's more worn. Okay, cool.
How many?
The lieutenant has been tracking your movements. 400 million. There is no hint here if we are just joking or just, dumb. 400 million. I'm gonna go for 8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
The same guys are going back and forth. Way off. Way. Just boast. No, here. The same guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Point. Light step, number 41 shoe. A heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint. An aberration. One sole is smoother than the other. How old do you think these tracks are? Can I point to each one of those? Let's go for the heavy one first, because that's the, the one that we are most likely to find.
200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up?
Ooh.
Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
That is actually a good idea.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Is it? One of them was carrying him over. Maybe it was a giant. Could have been an extremely obese person. I mean, if we are in this shitty hellhole here, in this, worker, or mostly worker living here space, and apparently workers living in tough conditions, there probably is no one here that is exceptionally fat. So that might be a good hint. One of them was carrying him over.
Possibly, yes.
The lieutenant marks something down in his notebook.
But why?
Thinking, why did they have to carry him?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe there was a physically impressive strongman in their midst. Someone who wanted to impress their peers.
Huh. Maybe the carrier wanted to impress their peers with the display of physical might. Maybe the victim refused to walk to his own lynching. Maybe the victim wasn't conscious. Our reading of these prints could be wrong. I mean, yeah, obviously they can, but this seems a little bit far-fetched, even though we got that from here. But it's suggestion. This is not logic-based or anything. This is just make up a story and tell him and convince him that that is probably what it is. Maybe the victim refused to walk to his own lynching. Maybe the victim wasn't conscious.
Even easier to carry on a stretcher or between two men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see?
Light step, number 1, a 41 shoe.
A woman or a kid?
I don't think there's any way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
An aberration, one soul is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the odd soul.
Okay, odd soul. Do you have any ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
Okay.
He regrets it the moment he says it.
A drummer? That's stupid. So one of the people we are looking for is the drummer. Don't say anything, just nod. Yeah, we're just gonna be respectful.
I don't know why I said that. We are not looking for a drummer. We are looking for a group of dock workers.
The lieutenant clearly appreciates the chance to clear up the drummer issue himself.
Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Not thoughtfully. I was actually thinking the exact same thing. Interesting. If only I had come up with that idea. I'm just gonna. I wasn't thinking that, so not thoughtfully.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes, prudent. I'm not sure. We don't want to attract too much attention. I mean, we already will attract attention because we are cops, and apparently cops don't come here very often. Prudent. The lieutenant writes the information down in his notebook, then reverts to the tracks on the mud. How old do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Okay, that's when the earth warmed up enough so that it could be, let's say, molded or imprinted on by these boots, and then it froze over, and that's why they are still here. They're visible.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed, they all stood in a row here, and looked at the tree. Yes, everything fit so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy.
Easy.
Isn't it strange to have your assumptions confirmed like this? This is what someone whispering suggestions in your ear would like you to feel.
We should withhold being content. I think we have a firm understanding of what happened here. We should withhold being... I mean, there are risks involved in both options. Because if we are or stay too careful the whole time, we might miss our chance of locking in something and then are not able to actually follow up on whatever lead or thought process we are going for. But obviously, if we do lock in something too early, we might go completely the wrong way. I mean, I'm not even sure if I want to clear up this case. But for now, that's the task here. And until we can decide if we actually care about that, we're just going to follow it. But yeah, that my mind just talks to me and goes, yeah, that's it. You're so clever. Seems a little bit sussy. We should withhold being content.
The lieutenant is saying something, but you can't hear it. Suddenly, it seems like your tie is alive again, whispering, no, screaming into your ear.
What? Withhold being content? What are you? Mild to moderately disabled? That doesn't feel like something you should do.
Okay.
Live a little. Everything on the damn crime scene fits like a glove. You should get shit-faced on this damn crime scene.
What the fuck? I like how vivid my interior is, but could we maybe do something that doesn't involve getting drunk? I'll find a way to get drunk on this scene. I swear to God I will. This is not how vivid I want my inner life to be. I just want to get back to solving the crime now. Can we do something that doesn't involve getting drunk?
He wants to have fun without alcohol. That won't be fun. That'll be boring and sad.
Okay, can I lose this tie now, please?
Detective?
He's staring at you as you clutch your necktie. Say everything is fine. We should celebrate by getting absolutely under their hammer in this yard. Say I'm experiencing a mild malfunction, Lieutenant. Something to do with my tile. It'll pass. Can you hold on for a moment?
The lieutenant looks at you curiously. A beat passes in silence. The wind blowing. The cargo belt squeaking. The lieutenant doesn't understand what's happening right now. You're twisting at your tie, looking sweaty even by your standards. He needs to say something.
I agree. Our assumptions could be wrong. Better not to have them confirmed just yet. Do you see anything else?
Not yet. We have to look at this dead body. This kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. The ladder is for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Huh. That might be an indicator about these smaller footsteps. Because if no grown man could have climbed that, that might either mean that a kid climbed that and helped hoist that guy up, or it was a woman. But there is a hint at a man now. Okay, so let's look at that guy.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down, turn away. Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Why is that so bad? Endurance legendary. Let go of your nose without throwing up. I mean... I wonder if we take damage from both options. I'm not going to pick that. So, what is that? Why is that so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
Okay. The lieutenant raises a white piece of linen to his nose.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Okay, okay, this is an option now, so we have to look at that guy. We could turn away and then go back. Maybe we'll be able to stand it then without going berserk, but we probably won't be.
There he still is,
yeah.
looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
All right, let's see.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected, more fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Try to walk away, let it out. Let that shit out.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
God, I'm sorry. Fucking corpse. Fucking corpse.
Keep it.
The lieutenant hands you a blue checkered handkerchief. Thanks, wipe your mouth. I don't need your pity. No, thanks.
The hangover is clearly making these worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
You think ammonia would help? Okay, where do we get ammonia from? I don't need that shit. I like that. Let's ask that question first.
If you can handle the headache, some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
But not you? Okay, where do we get ammonia from? Not you?
I can't handle the headache.
I don't need that shit.
Sure you do. You just threw up a lot.
Yeah, and? Okay, I gotta go for it. Okay, where do we get ammonia from?
There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't...
He points to a greenhouse. To the greenhouse. Oh, here, right next to us.
There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Pretty clever.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
All right. Okay, so we have to succeed at that check. Someone is trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. Cool, we met the gardener outside, so now we have actually a question for her. Ooh. Money, magnesium. Sure. Take it. So we got this handkerchief now, and we got this... Oh yeah, here, kind green apple pen. Ape, not... Why did I read apple? Whatever. A pen with a green ape head on one end. The ape has closed its eyes, a kind expression adorning its face. It seems to be meditating. Is that a collectible? Get ammonia from the gardener for the or the Frite store. It'll make it easier. I don't think we can afford ammonia, so let's talk to the gardener. But let's have a look here around here. Maybe we find new questions for her. This winch mechanism has been oxidized for some years. Can I get through here? Apparently I can't. Is it inside?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
What is this? Perception, sight, medium. Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material? Sure, why not do it?
Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets. Easy on the eyes.
Okay. We got morale back, by the way. Don't know where we got that from.
No. There's more to this. You get this strange feeling.
What feeling?
Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones.
Cool. Put skill points into perception sight to open this white check.
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
There probably is shit in there. Alright. Cool. So if we had more perception, we could do that again and maybe find out what's in there. Can I talk to that other girl over there? Yeah, I can. Have a look at this.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, "Whirling in rags." There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container. Is that trash container going to talk to me?
Well, it is a container. Maybe you're prioritizing it.
Yeah, because our precinct is always occupied with containers. Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there? Just confirm him.
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
Yes, I feel like there's something in there. Seems like a reasonable assumption. Then we should open it immediately. I feel that there's something in there.
What do you mean, feel?
It's extrasensory perception. Whatever is in there holds a special significance. It's just a hunch. Maybe someone threw something in there.
Mm-hmm.
He leans in to inspect the lock. How do we get the lock
We
open?
could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or...
Or, Lieutenant? No, or pry bar. I mean, if there is evidence about this case in there, it could be in there just because the people who did that shit just threw it in there because the box was right there. I don't think that actual workers from this establishment are involved. I mean, they could be. And if they are, then asking for that, because that's probably the second way, just ask for a key, could lead to them sneaking shit out, hiding the key, or, just trying something to fuck with us. So I think I'm going to go for the pry bar.
We might want to ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one. And he also has information.
Leave. Let's talk to that girl.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Snuff my shit out. Take one step closer.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
I just want to ask you some questions. Take another step closer. I don't have another option. Bye,
Going
kid.
away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
All right.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Listen, child, the smell is so bad that I threw up and I was wondering. What? What are those strange words you use, girl? Hey, kid. Child, converse with me. You there, behind the fence. Let's go for the first one.
Stay away from me, pig. You don't want to see what happens when you corner me.
All right. Cool. We probably have to build some kind of rapport if we want to be homies with these kids. The letter R raise a crown. On the ribbon below, a light above descending. Okay. So where's your car, my guy? I don't want to go too far. Just looking for his... Oh, that's probably it. But what's that? Some great tectonic force has cracked the pavement like an eggshell. Nice car.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
Where? I don't see a 57. Oh, there it is. Continue.
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage.
That's what woke me up. Open the
In
door.
the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pick up the radio, pull out the toolbox, run your fingers over one of the steering levers, tap on the fuel preheater gauge. Sure.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation: we're not going anywhere right now.
I got that, thanks.
Alternative translation: don't even think you can drive my MC.
That's what we're going for. Pick up the radio.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Lieutenant. Oh, damn.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Come in dispatch, come in dispatch. Coming in Delta 10, this is Firewalker, copy. Hi Alice, this is the officer from the 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you. This... I'm gonna go for that. Come in Delta 10, this is Firewalker.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
You could swear that she was friendlier with the lieutenant. Could you connect me to the 41st Precinct? I have something I need to report. I need to connect me to a civilian, a Sylvie. She may have reported a murder. I'm done with the radio for now. Okay, first our precinct, then Sylvie. I don't know if she can actually... Oh yeah, we got the number. Never mind, she could.
Just a second, officer.
She puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
Oh, damn.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Do I imagine that? A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle smoking. I don't think this thing has a video, right?
The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-2, 10-5, and we are gonna say 10-4. Station 41. I've got an urgent business. Over.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Just reporting in.
10-18, state your message, sir.
I need to report my badge missing. I am in dire need of financial assistance. This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss. 10-10, transmission completed, standing by, over. I guess we can do all of these, and I probably should also do all of these, so report my badge.
But you said... never mind.
I mean, you weren't supposed to be here when I do this.
10-9, over.
My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
He says annoyed.
Is it him? What does he want?
Him.
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Hey, who is this? Say nothing.
Who lost his badge?
Chester McLean?
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
First name, middle name, last name.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
He says, fighting off laughter.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
Okay.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Come on, operator. Tell them to stop. This is serious. Haha. Officer has lost his badge. Haha. Like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge. Can't we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with it. Sure, middle
He
one.
says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Sure. Can't we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Bunch of things happening. We leveled up by getting 30 XP. New task, track down your badge. 10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. So I'm not going to be sent a new one. I have to find it? Okay.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
Okay, we don't like that guy.
What's going on?
Mac Torson.
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Could you all please just stop saying lost his badge for a moment? Enough with this now. I have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
I mean, we have.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
No.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
Oh god, it's not here. I don't have my gun. Oh no, there's no lying option. I don't have my gun?
No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
Don't sweat it, Bratan. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Okay, we can't lie. Drama, medium, 58%. Convince them that you didn't lose your gun. Come on.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
No, of course I didn't lose my gun. Fuck it, I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun will do.
What the hell?
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon. Over.
Why does this motherfucker get to request a description? I'm here on business. What the hell?
Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun.
For starters, it's massive. Got flared cooling vents along the front and hydrogen flasks sticking out too. Whispers to Lieutenant Kim, what are you packing? It's a gun, what can I say? A regular goddamn murder weapon, you know how they are. Bang, bang. Look, I don't have it, alright? I don't have my gun. Whisper to Kim, hey.
It's a single-shot kill A9. An armistice, to be precise.
They probably have different guns. Speak on the radio. It's a single-shot armistice kill A1.
Says it's a kill 9mm armistice.
Armistice? What, is he a fucking... Clearly he doesn't have his Villiers anymore. Dear God, he lost his gun? Oh my, I can't. This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Noor by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he still got his wiener. Oh man.
So you gonna request that?
I'm not going to.
Are you?
Ask him.
Oh shit.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia.
Yes, I lost my wiener too. Just lay off, okay? I left it at this mama's after I fucked her ass all night. I don't need to listen to this. Firewalker out. Cool, Firewalker. Just remembered. I left it at his mama's after I fucked her ass all night.
That's a negative. I'm not going to say that. Over.
Okay, he can ask me that, but I can't. No, push it.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
Push it.
He said he sodomized your mother.
Sodomized. Holy fuck.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Yeah, and then I ate her.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Uh-huh.
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about.
I don't give a fuck about your mom.
Tell him to apologize right now.
Apologize to his mom.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over.
Okay, tell him I'm sorry. It was just banter. I thought that's what cops do. Hey, if you don't like the fallout, maybe don't fuck with the firewalker. Uh-huh.
He says you shouldn't have antagonized the firewalker in the first place.
Firewalker?
Who?
The disbelief in Vic Marais, I don't know, voice is overwhelming.
Satellite Officer V.
Firewalker.
I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
Walker, not water. What the hell?
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
I don't think they will respond all too well when I tell them that I need money.
Satellite Officer V.
I heard him and I'm on it. No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good without my gun. Thanks. I like that.
I'm going to report that you are in pursuit of your service weapon. Over.
Okay, sure.
In pursuit of his.
The man is fighting back tears.
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
These seem horrible now, but we gotta go for them. I'm in dire need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
It is paramount with the investigation that you grant me more money. Please, I'm begging you here. I don't even have a place to sleep tonight. Okay, I heard you. No funds. Yeah. Dignity.
Anything else, sir? Over.
And dignity right out the window again. This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss, like my name, where I live, who I am.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
What's there to think about? I need information, not fear. I mean, yeah, but both of these seem like I'm denying that. I need information.
Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
I mean, he isn't.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Hold on, are you alone in the room? I need some confidential information about myself. I wanted to know if you got my badge's description right in your report. Could you read it to me? Name, rank, date of birth. Please refer to me with my full name in the future. Any news about my family? Have I ever told you about my life before the RCM? Yeah, let's wrap this up. Hold on, are you alone?
That's a negative, sir. I got 10-12 visitors present here. Over.
I wanted to know if you've got my badge's description right in your report. Could you read it to me? Name, rank, date of birth. I like this approach, but it's very obvious that we don't know who we are. Please refer to me with my full name in the future. Any news about my family? Have I ever told you about my life before the RCM? I'm trying to go for that.
10-4, well, that's
Does he actually want something, or is he hell-bent on disrupting our work?
He asked if he ever told me about his days before joining the RCN.
For God's sake, cut this shit out! Tell him to stop wasting time and be a goddamn policeman for a change.
Sir, Satellite Officer Vicmar says...
I heard him.
So, was there anything else?
This seems to be the only somewhat clever name to get at my name. But it's probably protocol to not do that. We're gonna try it.
10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
Say my name. Stop calling me sir and just use my real goddamn name, will you?
What? What is it? What can he possibly still want from us?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his name.
Oh no.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
Okay. I mean, this could probably give us information that we don't have family, and for now, these options haven't disappeared, so we're just gonna pick that as well.
Excuse me, sir.
Ask about my family.
You probably don't want to continue on this road.
Okay, I just thought you might have heard of them, that's all. Nothing, never mind.
Come again, sir. I didn't get that. 10-9, over.
Okay, I wanted to know if you've got my badge description.
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over.
Okay. I like that the police here is no help at all. Good angle. Wrap it up.
Understood, sir. Over.
This has done nothing for me. Transmission completed.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier, around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minot enters. Her left arm is in bandages and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
She asks, startled. John Vicamere turns to her and says,
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He's lost his badge and his sidearm. He seemed confused, delirious even.
He stops to think.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
What a good guy.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. This was some gnarly shit there. I mean, before he started begging for money, it was...
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
Am I now?
We must help him.
Minot looks down at her neatly polished black shoes. There's a quiet firmness to her voice when she speaks.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
Damn.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
The crowd in the room has started fidgeting uncomfortably. Someone's trying to slip out unnoticed.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words.
He sighs heavily and turns to address the room.
This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain. Or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
Okay.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
Okay, so they somewhat got my back, I guess. Pick up the radio again.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?